Nubia has recently introduced its latest cell phone designed for photography, along with a tablet featuring the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. These devices have both been launched in China. Let me start by telling you about the Nubia Pad Pro. This tablet appears to be budget-friendly, yet it boasts some high-end features. In terms of design, you will notice it has a thickness of 7.3 millimeters and a weight of 525 grams, featuring a metal body. The manufacturer hasn't provided a lot of details, such as if it includes water resistance or any protective features against drops. But the screen features a 10.9-inch LCD panel with a 2.8K resolution and an impressive refresh rate of 144 Hz, making it evident that it will have a special focus on gamers. Additionally, we will find 4 speakers that accompany the display, providing support for DTS:X effects for an immersive sound experience. When it comes to the cameras, interestingly, the manufacturer does not disclose much information. However, we do know that it includes both a front camera and a rear camera, though there isn't much detailed information available yet. The battery has a capacity of 10,100 mAh, which is quite a good feature, and it supports fast charging with a 66 watts cable. The manufacturer hasn't revealed which version of the software it comes with, but in some official images, it's highlighted that it will include certain artificial intelligence tools. However, I must emphasize that there isn't much official information available about it. What we do know for sure is that the processor is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and there are options for 8, 12 or 16 GB of RAM, LPDDR4X, along with storage options of 256, 512 GB, or even up to a terabyte. Storage UFS 4. Interestingly enough, despite not being branded under Red Magic, it appears to be a tablet as if it were from Red Magic, because it has a unique emphasis on power. In fact, Nubia reports an impressive score of 2.3 2 million on Antutu. As I mentioned, this tablet was launched in China, and the price announced there for the most basic configuration, which includes 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, is 2,799 yuan. This amounts to approximately $383, just to give you a clearer idea, because it's important to remember that prices here are quite different from those over there. In fact, they have also introduced an optional magnetic keyboard, which comes at an additional cost. We will now have to wait and see if Nubia decides to launch this tablet for global sale or if they will keep it exclusive to China. Now, let me share all the details about the Nubia Z70S Ultra Photography Edition. In terms of design, it features a thickness of 8.6 millimeters and weighs 228 grams. It also includes integration with IP68 and IP69 certification, providing full protection against both water and dust. Aesthetically, it appears quite similar to what we've seen in previous generations, featuring some red accents to emphasize certain parts of the device. Regarding the display, it offers a 6.85-inch OLED panel manufactured by BOE, boasting a 1.5K resolution or refresh rate of 144 Hz, and it covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut with a peak brightness reaching 2000 nits. Additionally, this screen seems to be protected by Gorilla Glass 7i, which is quite impressive. Moreover, we will find dual speakers that provide stereo sound, and they come with support for DTS:X Ultra, enhancing the audio experience significantly. Regarding the front camera, it features a 16-megapixel OmniVision sensor, cleverly placed beneath the screen, though the quality might be quite basic. However, when it comes to the rear cameras, there's a triple system, including a main sensor, the OmniVision Light Shadow Master 990, which is the best sensor available from the manufacturer, and it's a 50 megapixel sensor with a size of 1/1/3 inches. In this particular case, it features a focal length of 35 millimeters, similar to what we've seen in previous generations. This means it provides us with a slightly closer perspective, as if you had a 1.4 times zoom on most smartphones. However, in this situation, that is the main camera. Additionally, it incorporates an ultra-wide-angle camera, also equipped with an OmniVision sensor. In this instance, it's the OVD model, which also has 50 megapixels. And then, it features a telephoto camera equipped with a periscope, once more utilizing an OmniVision sensor. In this instance is the OV64 model. As the name implies, it is a 64 megapixel sensor with a size of half an inch. Interestingly, the manufacturer has not provided much additional information regarding these releases. Consequently, we still do not have details about the specific aperture. However, it is clear that this device heavily focuses on photography. In fact, they are also planning to release a professional photo kit. Equipped with a T-mount adapter, you have the ability to attach 67 ml filters, which allows you to achieve even more spectacular and stunning results. This comprehensive kit also comes with a strap and several additional buttons. Indeed, it has a very professional appearance. Not only does it add a small handle with grip, similar to what Vivo and Xiaomi offer, but in this instance, it appears to be an entire structure that encases the entire cell phone, providing a highly professional photography experience. When it comes to the battery, we will discover an impressive capacity of 6,600 mAh. It supports fast charging with an 80 watts cable. Unfortunately, we lack detailed software information, but it is anticipated to come with Android 15. In some official images, we can observe that it might include artificial intelligence capabilities, though there aren't many details available. Additionally, on a global scale, it could have some variations. The processor, as anticipated, is the Snapdragon 8 Elite, offering options of 12, 16, or even 24 gigabytes of RAM. This comes in the LPDDR5X version. For storage, we have options of 256, 512 gigabytes, or even up to a terabyte in UFS storage 4.0. Additionally, there is support for Wi-Fi Network 7, Bluetooth version 5.4, and NFC. As I mentioned before, it is available in multiple configurations. So its price on the most basic model of 12 GB of RAM with 256 GB of storage announced for China is 4,005. 199 yuan, this is more or less $630, although remember that prices here are not the same as over there. Of course, also remember that there are higher configurations in terms of RAM and storage, but also the price will be higher. The photography kit is sold separately and has been launched in China at a price of 899 yuan. That's roughly $123. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this device. Do you find the photography kit appealing or not? Also, in a cell phone that's focused on photography, do you like that they continue to place a front camera beneath the screen? Let me know!